This is very much an area where HR needs to work with leaders, because a lot of restructures destroy a lot of good things that already exist. Most organizations really restructure because that's kind of their go-to solution. It tends to be embedded in their DNA. The problem is that you can't really tackle a restructure the same way always. It's not a one-size-fits-all. You can't tackle an M&A the same way that you, for instance, tackle a new market entry. And to make things worse, restructures are actually one of the biggest drivers of employee and change fatigue. Restructuring certainly is the preferred option in many instances, actually. But what we need to do is to be much more precise about what the challenge is to then be able to tackle that restructure the right way. We need to root cause what is really necessary for that restructure in order to ensure that it does work well. Leaders need to focus on restructures differently from what the traditional approach is. Traditionally, organizations set the strategy, then really look at their structures, and then make the workflows fit into those structures. That's actually not the right way to do it. You definitely want to set the strategy, and to do so you want to bring in the leaders to understand the end state, the end goal. But the second step then is to actually identify the workflows that already exist, and to identify those that get us to the end state so that we protect those, and then in fact focus our restructure and the redesign on those that don't get us there. Those are the three steps that HR leaders really should follow. So there are a number of companies that have really interesting approaches to their restructures, but one that really comes to mind is BDC, the Business Development Bank of Canada, who actually embed their org design restructures into org effectiveness considerations. And they bring in staff, they bring in different ideas to be able to pressure test what needs to be changed, and then identify those challenges and focus on those on a more regular basis. That's really the way HR leaders should think about their restructures. Gartner has a lot of great resources to help you with your restructures, your redesigns. The one that immediately comes to mind is our Ignition Guide to Conducting an Organization Redesign. It's literally the A to Z how-to tool. But be sure to contact your advisors. I mean, we're here to help you diagnose your challenges to better align our resources and support for you.